Yo, how we doing?
Hey yo.
Hey, hey, yo.
Hey, yo. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back for another exciting year of Dudes and Belts fun over here on the RMP interwebs and social media platforms. How we all doing today? See, we already have Koyama for RMP champion right out of the gate.
hmm
Let me guess, Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, he Brian is the number one Caden Koyama fan.
And
I can tell you that.
and Lola, too.
Yes, he's a big Lola fan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we kick off the new year with this episode, going over episode 478 and 479. Let's introduce the panel here. On the left, he is the one that lives way up there on the east coast of Maine. Is none other than the one and only Coastal Crusader.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. We got a couple episodes charged to go over. A lot of craziness that happened, especially on that New Year's Eve charge, so I can't wait to get into it.
And on the right, he is your resident encyclopedia for Rocky Mountain Pro. He is the voice of Charge. And also, apparently, rumor has it he might be back in the field starting next week. He is the one and only Lucas Barretwell.
Yes, yes. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about everything that's been going on Charge. A lot happening right before the NRW Classic. Uh, man, I hope you all had a great holidays. And now it's time to grind once again, boys, and get to work and give these great Rocky Mountain Pro Rascals the best analysis out there.
Yes, indeed, and I am your host of the Most Joined Death Drop. All right. Um, I had one thing I was gonna say before we got into everything. Oh, the NRW Classic. We know that it happened. It happened on New Year's Day for all of you membership subscribers over there on YouTube. You guys got to see it. We are not going to be going over it as per usual until it comes out to the public this week. So next Sunday, be prepared for a review of the NRW Classic, which rumor has it was a banger. So make sure you tune in for
Was.
make sure you tune in for when it goes live. And other than that, I think we're gonna get right into it. We are gonna have an episode of the Rewind for you as well during this show. We're gonna get back on the grind on that. Forgot the number. We're in the high 70s, if not on episode 80. So,
We've been doing the rewind for 2 years, and we're through 80 episodes. I'll tell you
well,
what our schedule is
to be
like.
fair, when we first started, we didn't have the whole catalog yet, so we started like in 2016 for
Well,
like
yeah, we
a
didn't
couple
have,
months.
and we didn't start with Charge. Remember, Charge didn't start at the beginning of this company, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we started with
we were just
yeah.
doing we were doing NRW TV, which kind of a little bit different.
All right. Oh, we got a question real quick over here in Twitch before we get going. I have a question. If someone has you in a headlock, instead of backing them into the ropes, why not grab the ropes? The referee has to break the hold, right?
Correct.
A lot of times it's easier to push back and maneuver people. I feel like just from like playing like football and offensive defensive line. Sometimes it's easier to drive and push back than it is to try and control your own body when someone has you around the head. I can only imagine.
It is a leverage thing. It
Yeah.
definitely is, and that is kind of why the strategy is sometimes to push your opponent because you're there. Then you're getting into like a game of tug of war with your neck as well
Yeah.
as someone grabbing it. So yes, that's part of the reason.
All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and get these episodes done within the hour. So episode 478 that aired on Christmas Eve was in fact the Peak of the Pack match, and that covered the entire episode. So we're just gonna briefly go over episode 478 because there was literally only one match. And then we'll hop straight into 479 with a couple important topics during that episode, and then we'll head right into the rewind. So, 478, Peak of the Pack match. The winner of that match receives a number one contendership opportunity to go after the Rocky Mountain Pro Heavyweight Championship at the NRW Classic, which aired on New Year's Day. Got down to the final two, which I don't know if we had these guys on the bingo card necessarily to be in the finals of the Peak of the Pack match. We knew that they were going to be competitive, but in the end, your new starting lineup was the team that actually won the tag team portion of the match, and then it ended up being Briscoe Crown winning the number one contendership opportunity at the NRW Classic. Your thoughts on the match entirety?
I mean, there's a lot of things to touch on in this match. Just some things that jumped out to me real quickly was experience had a lot to do with it, but not a lot to do with it. And I know that's a weird way to frame it, but here's what I mean. You have your very experienced tag team. Let's say Yaden and Marty may have been the most experienced tag team in there separately. I know they haven't been a tag team. I know they've tagged together before, but they haven't been an established tag team. But their strategy was very interesting to me. If you watch, they picked their spots. They kind of held back, which, you can't lose the match if you're not in the match until the very end. So I thought that was very smart on their end to kind of limit their exposure in there. I will give credit, and I know this will surprise some people. The law office worked very well as a unit in this match. I mean, you had Cease and Desist, who are a very accomplished tag team. And honestly, Marcio and his wonderful personality, along with that excellent, upstanding gentleman, Dylan Anderson, actually really, really good together. Maybe if someone has lost their mind and the other one has a psychotic mind, they team well together, apparently. That surprised me a lot. It actually surprised me that Marcio got pinned. That is one thing in this that I'm very interested to see how this all pans out, because I always got the feeling he wasn't too all hunky-dory with the we're a family law office thing. He was kind of like, this is a means to an end. But now where they can kind of look at him as part of the blame, I'm kind of wondering how this gets smoothed over. I'm wondering how it's handled. That's a takeaway I have. To get to the final two guys, with Jason and Briscoe, it's one of those things like they just seem to get on the same page. Jason, Nolan, Briscoe, they just seemed to, your new starting lineup, and they were clipping, and they came out in this match and they cleaned house, and they were incredible. But they got to go back to beating the tar out of each other. And I'm worried, Lucas, that this is going to set them back in the tag team, because there's a very, as we saw here, some of these teams weren't even tag teams. And they were putting up a good fight, but your established tag teams, the Reckless kind of, I don't know, I think they just got overwhelmed by size when they were in there, but the tag team division is flourishing. This is incredibly competitive. Briscoe Crown now has a title shot, but Lucas, what does this do to your starting lineup as a tag team?
I see your concern. I understand your concern, but I truly feel that we are watching a different Jason Knoll, a more mature Jason Knoll, a Jason Knoll that realizes, maybe, my prime as a singles wrestler has passed me by, but I've got something good going here with Briscoe. And so, he gave it the best try he could to beat Briz. He realized, hey, this is an opportunity for me. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Briscoe is just at another level athletic wise right now. Briscoe is absolutely in his prime, and I don't know if he's even reached his prime yet. That might be the scary thing about is Briscoe's still relatively young. So he's at a peak age where I think he can maybe even get a little better. And so this was, I think, Jason giving it his best, but realizing, if I lose to Briscoe, I've got to keep a level head about this and realize that I still have a future with this guy moving forward and better not ruin anything. At least that's kind of what my feeling. That's my sense that I get watching these two interact in the back and watching them interact with each other. I just feel that there's a high sense of professionalism right now between them, and there's a respectfulness between them and understanding. So I really don't think it's going to be an issue, but it could be because of their history and because of everything they went through to get to this point. It could boil up, but I just don't see it from my viewpoint.
All right. So that's kind of the gist of what happened in 478 right there. I mean, there's not really a whole hell of a lot more to talk about. Um, Obviously, we're going to talk a tad bit about the law office in episode 479 during that interaction that we saw with Marcio. To your point, Coastal, about what happened during Peak of the Pack. Marcio did get pinned, and you can tell by the way his demeanor was when he was talking to Cease and Desist that he's not in the right frame of mind right now.
He was a very grumpy Santa's helper.
All right. Well, let's just get right into 479. Briscoe Crown will be going against Kevin Koa. If you haven't seen it already, you guys will see it this week. Kevin Koa versus Briscoe Crown for the RMP Championship. And that's one match of many matches that you'll see this week when NRW Classic goes live to the public. All right, episode 479, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking it off with a title match. And kicking it off with a title change for the first time in I don't know how many matches. Do we have an actual count, Lucas?
So that was his 49th title defense. It was for him. Now that's not weeks, because there was some weeks where he defended that belt 2 times, even 3 times in a week.
Mm-hmm.
But since the Ball Arena show, which was in mid-March, he had been defending that title every single week.
Damn near close to a year.
Yep.
And it couldn't happen to a better guy than Draper. Draper ends up beating Caden Koyama to take a title away from the Wake and take his rightful spot in the I guess you could say the growing momentum of Draper here at Rocky Mountain Pro. Just adding on to it. Your thoughts on the match?
I was worried about this one for Koyama, mainly because, I mean, it's been a rough month. Took a beating in that No Man's Land match, defended again after that, and now you're facing a guy like Draper. Let's face it, Draper is a specimen. I mean, the dude looks like he was engineered in a lab. He's kind of what, AI would create if you said, hey, show me a professional wrestler. You're probably going to get Draper, with or without the mustache. The mustache makes him meaner, as we found out. This was very much a hard-hitting. Draper knew he had an advantage in size, and he used it. I give Koyama all the credit in the world. I mean, this was gutsy. He kicked out of a lot of things that would have put other people down. He had Draper fuming. The sad thing is, though, when those pants come off and you get hit with a Draper bomb, that's usually the end. And that was the end for Koyama. The greatest title reign I've seen at Rocky Mountain Pro. I came in on the tail end of Dustin's world title reign there, the heavyweight championship title reign for Rocky Mountain Pro. This was the best one I've seen end to end. It's going to take a lot to top it. And it's going to be different with Draper being champion now, Lucas, because I don't know if he's going to challenge all comers, but if he does, it's going to be a lot of it used to be, how do I outsmart Koyama? This is going to be, how do I out physical Draper?
Yeah, that's a whole different challenge, obviously, for anyone who goes up against him. Because you got to combat that size, that strength, that athleticism that you talk about. He's a world-class athlete. And he's got all the damn confidence in the world. I mean, you can call it overconfidence, call it arrogance, but it's still that plays a part of it too. He doesn't believe he can get beat, and I when you believe that, well, it starts to manifest itself. So he's going to be a very, very hard person to beat for that title. So good luck to anyone who challenges him. I don't know though that he is even going to defend it with as many times as Caden did. Caden was on Ignition, uh, defending that title. He was on Charge every week. I don't know that we're going to see that, but I think Draper will defend it. As often as he's asked to do so. I think that he'll do that, and he'll accept that challenge. But you talk about Draper being a little, kind of grumpy and stuff. Well, you would be too if you just constantly had women, bugging you and every single night, and wanting their attention, wanting his attention every single night, just by the dozens. It's got to be a hard life to be Draper.
Maybe he shouldn't wear breakaway pants.
Yeah,
Brings it on himself.
Right? New York had the ball drop. We had the pants drop, and that beats New York.
All right, we got Two Dame over in the chat.
What's up, Two Dame?
Yo, the IVF.
Moving on here. We have had quite a bit of Big Mick energy going in this episode too, as he came back and ended up challenging the Rocky Mountain Pro champion Kevin Koa to a one-on-one match not too long ago, and 479 was the date where these two collided. Your opinion on Mick Diamond and his, I guess you could say, return to a new attitude for Rocky Mountain Pro?
Yeah, much more determined, it seems. I mean, I give him credit. He's jumping into the deepest end of the pool you can go to. Usually, we like to make jokes about when you debut at Rocky Mountain Pro, you're going up against Dustin or Damon or somebody like that. Well, apparently when you re-debut after you've been gone for a while, all you need to do is just walk up to the champ and just say, I want a shot. I give Mick all the credit in the world, but this would have been hard for anybody. It's hard for someone like Mick who's just coming back when you have someone who is on the roll that Kevin Koa is on right now. Kevin Koa fears nothing. I think if you told him, hey, you have to take on a bus for that title, he'd be like, okay. And he'd kick the bus in the headlights and end it. Like, he's on a different level right now. And yes, Mick got some offense, and this is probably a good barometer for Mick. Just coming back, what do I need to work on? Where are my weaknesses now? What cost me this match? I hate to say you don't go into any match looking to win, but I think even Mick had to realize there's a lot I can take away from this that won't be the RMP title. It wasn't a title match anyways, but it won't be the RMP title. And I don't know, Lucas, we see the promos or we see the interviews with Mick and we see him talking, and there's this other voice, almost seems like doubt. I don't know if it crept in on this one or if it was just been gone for so long against someone who is on the street Kevin Koa's on.
Yeah. I think he just bit off way more than he could chew at this point. I think that when you haven't been doing it night in, night out, you take as much time as Mick had off, especially from singles action, that you're gonna be rusty. And I think to go up against someone like Koa, for crying out loud, I think that was just too much. But to your point, I think you got to give him credit for doing that. It took some guts, but Koa proving to me, and I think it's clear to everyone that he is on another level right now. He is the champion, and I think with every match that I see Koa in, I think he's solidifying himself as a legit champion. I think there was maybe some questions because we've talked about this before about how he won the title. He got some help from the law office. and even his Tortured Souls running mates to beat Damon Ace. But since that point, I think he has, without a shadow of a doubt, proven that he's a worthy champion by, the matches that he's won, and he's done it definitively, almost dominantly. It was a very definitive win against Hunter Gray. Very definitive win against Two Dame. It just seems like every match that we see him in, and he's doing it without Tortured Souls. He's told Tortured Souls he doesn't want them to get and interfere in his matches. He doesn't even want them around until they win a title. So, Koa's making a statement right now, and I think if you're a doubter, I think you need to open your eyes, because Koa's the real deal.
Oh, we have Lola Yara in chat. Still claiming to be the disputed champion of the Lockets division.
Yeah, it's disputed, all right.
Speaking of championships, do we have any word on Remy D and his injury yet?
Remy is still recovering. He's if you follow him on social media, he's posting videos of recovering. He's got a fractured ankle, which is getting healed. We're hoping he'll be back in the near future. So it shouldn't be a whole heck of a lot longer. He's looking strong, so we'll see.
Yeah, because from what we've seen over the past month or so, I do believe that he still has a number one contendership for that RMP title.
He never lost.
He never got in the match.
Yeah, I believe that management's going to do the right thing, whether it's Two Dame is still the IVF at that point, or D'Lo's back, or if Yaden has to get involved. I'm sure they're going to do the right thing and give Remy his spot. I would assume so. I can't speak for them, but knowing those guys that. Yeah.
Two Dame's in chat. Two Dame, call up D'Lo. Let's get this figured out. Let's figure it out, buddy.
All right. You kind of saw the wake. Dustin console Caden after the loss. Caden is currently huh?
It's motivation. That's what you want when you have friends. Dustin didn't come up and say, "Oh man, you got screwed." He said, "No, man, come on. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna get that back. Let's go."
Yeah, well, you got to move on. I mean, the NRW Classic's the very next night, and you're going to be a part of that. So you got to.
Good friends do. They don't file lawsuits. They don't file injunctions. They get your head clear and they help you back on the right path.
There wouldn't be a injunction to be filed. I mean, he just lost.
Oh, I'm sure there are certain orange-clad individuals that would find a way to have a rematch in two hours later with 16 stipulations. And
no one has seen Preston since No Man's Land.
It's been great, hasn't it? It's been quiet. It's been peaceful. It's been very non-orange.
I don't know. There was a little bit of doubt on Caden's face in the beginning.
I mean, you handle loss different ways.
That's a tough loss. That's a title that he proudly held for, 9 months, and it was a terrific title reign, the greatest reign we've ever seen. So yeah, I'm sure you take those things hard. So he'll bounce back. He's got a good support group, especially with Dustin Urich, and I'm sure Johnny Casanova was also coaching him up. I don't know about Damon, but
that's always the wild card. It's always been the wild card from day one.
Damon is the wild card in pretty much any situation he's in.
There's only one wild card, and his name's Anaya, technically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in similar situations, you go out to dinner with Damon and Anaya, now you're just flirting with disaster on every aspect.
Yeah, that's pure unadulterated chaos.
Yeah.
All right, we got another matchup here. Jay Camacho going up against Enrique Calderon, and Enrique coming up with a W here. We haven't seen a W from Enrique in quite a while, I believe. So huge win for Enrique here.
Yeah, he found out Enrique wasn't the prosecutor, so good for him. I guess you kind of know how to pick good company. Maybe that's up for debate, but this match right here was just about being more mean and nasty, and knowing you could take shortcuts to win. I mean, you look at it and it was just a rake to the eyes and then a fisherman's buster. Like the rake to the eyes is what did it. I will say, a little too long at the top on the 450. That cost him Lucas. But Calderon picked up a win, but it was a very Calderon win. We'll put it that way.
But that's sometimes, especially when you kind of need a win. I don't have a problem with taking some shortcuts. Now, if you constantly have to rely on that, then that's where I have issues. But sometimes you got to do something. Hey, his opponent had the opportunity to do something, decided not to. So, Calderon, it's a good win, and we know that Calderon, he can be a kind of a streaky guy. So, if he starts getting some momentum here, he could be a player in Rocky Mountain Pro. We've seen that he's a capable guy. Once he kind of gets going, this could be a good win for him to maybe start something, good launching point.
Lucas Bradwell, you're not gonna. It's okay to take some turns at some points. Really, I expected better than you.
Yeah. Sometimes you got, when people try to like take away your job or something, sometimes you got to play dirty ball and, got to do what you got to do.
All right. Oh, we got Nikki Chase over there on YouTube popping in. I do believe recently suspended Nikki Chase, I think. I think that was an IVF decision, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, because of her actions against one Izzy.
So do we know, actually, I mean, we can kind of go back to you, right, for info like this, because I guess supposedly next week you're going to be back on the job.
He will be back to being...
Supposedly. I am back.
Number one.
I mean...
CMS.
I mean, D'Lo texted me and said a real journalist is coming back on charge this week. There's only one real journalist.
Wait. A journalist. So he wasn't talking about you specifically.
Well, why would I get a text about it?
Lucas is the journalist.
Yeah, there's only one real journalist.
Yeah, it's Lucas. He's credentialed.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Morgan Pumpernickel.
I said real journalist. That real is the key part there. And journalist. Real journalist.
I mean, we have Slade. Slade could be coming back.
Once again,
real journalist. Real journalist, Johnny. Not someone who just decides they need vacations.
I mean, how? We had the IVF doing an interview during that portion where Nikki Chase got suspended.
I mean, he's the IVF. He can do some of those things. He's not a journalist. He is the voice of the interim voice, the figurehead.
Yeah. He can give information. He's good at that. But to actually get down to the nitty gritty,
so when you think,
a little out of his league.
So when you think Two Dame would have come to you and told you that next week you were going to be back in the field?
Well, maybe D'Lo wanted to go over Two Dame's head. Maybe he didn't trust Two Dame because we know how Two Dame is about. Two Dame tried to pull a fast one on me on Ignition during the summertime, saying he had credentials, and I'm pretty sure it was a 2-for-1 coupon at the turkey leg stand. I'm almost positive.
I guess we'll find out next week, folks, whether or not our journalist over here will be making his return back out on the field or not. I still have doubts because the text message didn't specifically say you or anyone else. He just said a journalist is coming back next week. So, was that a group chat, Lucas, or was that directed at you?
I believe it was directed at me, although he didn't name me my name. But
okay, all right. So that's where the doubt begins.
Okay.
So
You doubt me. Go ahead.
Johnny, you have to believe.
why do I want to believe though?
Because Lucas
'Cause
is the
you're a
number
bit-
one
'cause you-
CMS journalist.
Yeah, and I think you're a bad friend for not believing. Honestly,
Oh my
I've
god!
always
I am
believed in
just
you as the host of the show, and now you're starting to get me questioning that.
all right, Lucas. You could have claimed that you were the number one journalist for a period of time. Yes, I think we all agree that you were the number one journalist. However,
R. Not one.
however, you've been on the commentary table for about 6 to 8 months, roughly now,
Correct.
and you claim that you have been carrying Tony Nomad the entire time too. So,
Which I have.
I mean, you've been listening to it.
I mean, that was also another claim. I don't know, man. There's been a couple people that have filled in your shoes for a
yeah,
period of time and have been able to get stories pretty consistently.
Been given stories.
Whereas you try to go up to somebody and they want to run away from you. So
but just keep doubting me. You guys did. You doubted me on my credentials.
I didn't. Don't lump me in with this.
No, I'm not. No, not you, Coastal. But a lot of people doubted me on my credentials, and I delivered, and I will deliver once again.
how you know D'Lo didn't talk to me first about this possibility of you returning as the number one journalist?
I don't know, but all I know is I got a text. So, and you didn't come to me, so.
Which is why I'm raising the question on whether or not it is actually you returning or someone else.
You've been questioning Two Dame for weeks, though. Now all of a sudden you trust him?
Oh yeah. Now Two Dame is all of a sudden the beacon of truth around here.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I didn't call Two Dame truthful.
You were accusing him of making up his own stuff.
Well, I was basically trying to insinuate that maybe Two Dame could have redeemed himself and possibly actually got information to tell you that you were coming back on the field next week.
Sure, John.
It was a possibility.
Well, we'll just have to find out on Charge next week.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Oh, we got one half of SOB in YouTube as well, Dorian.
Wouldn't it be a third? As we saw.
Well, does McCurdy count? Does McCurdy count as a
just
third?
hang out with them? Like, did they invite him, or does he just show up in a jean vest and like?
He's more like a sixth. I mean, and I'm gonna use some Steiner math here, and really Maddox is like 5/8.
So Lipto is like 2/3. Got you.
2/3, and then and then a sixth, and carry over the two. Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of SOB, perfect timing for that. Seems like 2 games getting pretty close to SOB. I don't know about you guys. What do you think about that interaction of SOB finding out that they'll be facing Chopper City for those titles?
I mean, SOB, Dorian's a scary dude. Like, if I'm Two Dame and I'm by myself, I'd be scared too. I'd be like, okay, yeah. But if he just had some news to deliver, what a absolute awesome match that is going to be. I cannot wait to see it. It is going to be great.
Yeah, it's a great rivalry. These two teams have had a lot. There's been a lot of animosity, and not just here in Rocky Mountain Pro. You forget that these guys fight all over the region. They've had matches all over the place, so they know each other extremely well. I think that Maddox feels that Choppa City probably doesn't have as much respect for him and Lipto as they should. I think that the more physically dominating team is SOB. Choppa City though they have the sixth man. They have the fans, which everywhere they go, that's an advantage for them. So that's gonna be something at NRW Classic.
Then we briefly talked about law office troubles. arising from the looks of it.
I mean, I don't know if I call it trouble so much as, I mean, it seems like Cease and Desist is ready to like get back on the horse and get back doing the fight and get their way there. And man, for someone that's supposed to be the professional, he's awful caught up on stuff that he can't change the outcome of now, isn't he? He's not acting very professional. He's acting kind of like, a toddler, if you will, a giant toddler who is upset that he didn't get his own way. And he's taking it out on people that he's supposed to be friends with. Lucas, this did not surprise me from Marcio.
Well, no, it doesn't surprise me, but he's not ready to move on. He still and I kind of don't blame him. I think he wanted to get more than a pound of flesh at No Man's Land. I think he wanted to end the wake, and he didn't get that. So
I think specifically Damon. Damon.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think specifically Damon, but I think really he would like to see the wake just completely go away. And honestly, if you can get rid of Damon, I think that the wake really, there wouldn't be a need for the wake, because the rest of them would just go and do their own thing. I mean, we talked about this. The wake probably would not be reunited if it wasn't for Damon and his issues with the law office. He kind of brought this all down.
I disagree. The wake was a necessity to come back due to the growing problem that was the orange colored doo-doo that was hanging around. You solve the problem. They're no longer walking around like they think they're untouchable, because they understand that they are touchable. And they got touched in the face a whole lot by Damon's fists and Dustin's fists and the diamond hands of Casanova. They lost. And for once I can say, Cookie and Reyes are right. Move on. Get back to the drawing board. Start working again.
Yeah.
But Marcio is just whining, because let's just face it, maybe Marcio isn't enough to take down Damon.
Maybe maybe he's looking for just a one-on-one opportunity, one more chance to finally do it, where there's no title on the line. It's just him and Damon. Maybe.
I wouldn't cut the law office out just yet. They did have a good performance at Peak of the Pack on episode 478. So you can't consider these guys completely out. I mean,
I'm not. I said that Reyes and Cookie, they're a very formidable tag team. Cease and Desist will be back in that picture. And they were doing great in Peak of the Pack until Marcio got pinned, and that was kind of where the wheels fell off.
Seems like it's more just a personal struggle with Marcio himself, considering everybody else seems to be past No Man's Land and is ready to make a push to let their names be known in RMP again. But I don't know, so something's got to be done with Marcio, whether it has to be a one-on-one conversation or a law office intervention or something like that, to try and figure out where his head's at, because the last thing that RMP needs is Marcio's head being the way that it is, and him just absolutely blowing a gasket at some point and wreaking havoc in the locker room.
I mean,
which he has done in the past before.
He has. I mean, but you know what? He is the professional. I'm sure he'll wake up and he'll get those weapons out of his head and he'll find his ace in the hole.
Yeah, see, now you're just digging it in there now.
Yeah, you're think you're clever there, Coastal.
Spoken like a true wake ass kisser right there. But... Yeah. Spoken like a true wake ass kisser. All right, moving on. We got some tag team action, Coastal. Your bread and butter over here. Jacob East and DJ Brown going up against your reigning tag team champions, Chopper City.
This was a very interesting match, especially coming off of the week before and watching Jacob East and DJ Brown, right? DJ Brown?
DJ Brown.
Yes, DJ Brown.
DJ Brown. Yeah, watching those two in the Peak of the Pack, they didn't look like they had it together then, and then I saw them again tonight, or this past Charged on New Year's Eve, and I'm like, okay, maybe they can get it back together. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. In fact, there was numerous miscommunications, of which Jacob East either tagged himself in at the wrong time, straight up hit DJ in the face. Like, it was kind of a disaster on all aspects of tag team wrestling. Meanwhile, Chopper City is just doing Chopper City things. And even when they were getting beat up, Bruce is like the star in Mario Brothers, where if you touch Bruce, all of a sudden you're invincible for a few seconds. I feel like his aura is just off the charts when it gets to that. Like, he's insane, and I loved the chopper at the end. Like, they turned Jacob East into a helicopter.
It's the helichopter. The helichopter.
I loved it. Like, what a big win, but they have the biggest test, I think. And I know it's a short year, but I'm going to go milestones to milestones. Since they've won the title, this is the toughest test they've had. Pretty City Express and they overcame that, and they won. This coming up with Standing on Business, Lucas. This is a test.
Agreed. I absolutely agree. And Papa Lipto and Maddox are the one tag team that they have that close relationship with each other that, a lot of other tag teams aren't that close. These two are homies. I mean, they are, they're as close as they
traveled the state together.
And Bruce Wayne's. Yeah. They've traveled the state. They've traveled the region. They've known each other forever. So it's, they're as close as Atiba and Bruce are. So that is one thing they've got going for them. Plus, they match the size and strength, if not overshadow Chopper City.
Overshadow, for sure.
Obviously.
I give Chopper City a little credit. Like, I would say that what Dorian offsets Bruce on, I think Atiba offsets Lipto on. I'd put him as equal.
But, I don't know. Lipto's pretty damn close. You look at him. That guy is pretty damn jacked himself. I just think this is their most even matchup, and they also know Chopper City well. So that's the other thing they've got going for them. You're right, though. This is their toughest test. Really quick, though, I want to talk about. I think Jacob East is a good wrestler, but I really like DJ Brown, and I hope we get to see more DJ Brown. I think that guy's going to be he's an awesome athlete. I would like to get to see more of his personality and stuff. I want to see more of him in Rocky Mountain Pro. I know he will be coming back more. You're going to see him on some more charge, but I like DJ Brown.
To be honest, I think Standing on Business should have been former tag team champions by now in this company, quite frankly. So they definitely have that chip on their shoulder. I mean, we won't get into the Wake BS that happened years ago, and they should have won the tag team titles, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Yeah, I mean, Standing on Business, I think easily gives them the toughest test of their title reign coming up. 100%. And there's very few teams in the division right now that stacks up the experience and talent and the power that SOB actually has. And you also got to remember the prospect. Got to remember the prospect.
Yeah, McCready is an issue. He will be.
So.
Well, and here's the thing, and Lucas, you hit the nail on the head. Like, it's the cohesiveness. Look at the last bunch of tag team champions RMP's had. You had Chopper City, Smoke and Mirrors, Pretty City Express, Chopper City again. What do all those tag teams have in common? Even Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah, you said cease and desist too, right?
Oh, cease and desist. Sorry, yes. Cease and desist.
Don't forget. You can't forget about them as much as I don't like them.
That's true. No, I agree. But they fit the mold. What do all those teams have in common?
They're like this.
They're one. You look at you like Yaden, respect Yaden to the moon and back, and Marty both. They haven't wrestled together long enough. And I think that's a downfall for them. I know they have for years, but not consistently enough. You look at other teams, like your starting lineup, they're getting there. But they took that big break from the first iteration to the second. Like, you look at the teams that are successful in the tag team division, it is because they are together all the time and they think as one.
All right. Moving on to the main event here. We just have enough time to talk about this before we head into the rewind portion of the show. C-Rex going up against Punkin Morgan. Non-title. No, title match. Sorry.
It was title match, yeah.
It was title. It was
Yeah.
title.
I'm sorry, Two Dame got bullied into making this a title match. This is a tale of what happens when you are a successful champion and you kind of go with the match as it's happening. You survive a lot of onslaught. Like C-Rex, no one in that division will match power with C-Rex. Maybe Lilith. But even Lilith, I think, is even not on the power level of C-Rex. But here's the thing with C-Rex. When all you kind of have is power, you better hope you end matches quickly. And we saw it earlier in the very first title match, too, in the charge match. The longer that went on, the worse it was for Koyama. Just like in reverse, the longer this went on for C-Rex, it made it harder for her to win. Because Punkin was taking punishment, but she was finding ways to get around it. She was finding creative. She was using agility. She was using speed. And as we saw with the pin, I mean, but after the fact, Lucas, I mean, Punkin retains, but after the fact, C-Rex is going to get herself suspended again. Like, if D'Lo was there that night, he would have suspended her again. Is there any end to what she, like, is she ever going to be happy, or is she just going to keep throwing hissy fits until she has a title?
It's not a hissy fits. It's just her attitude. It's just her nasty demeanor. She don't care about getting suspended. It's not a hissy. She wants to destroy you no matter. I think even if she won the title, I think she would have destroyed Punkin afterwards. She's not happy unless she's inflicting pain on people. That's why she's such a dangerous individual, is because that's what motivates C-Rex, is she wants to inflict pain and punishment on everyone in her path, and she likes intimidating. I mean, I know that firsthand. So she's and what we saw is Punkin looked to be in a little worse for wear even afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to celebrate. She had to get some of that goo, that good goo stuff, and not whatever the hell it is. And I think maybe partied a little too hard and ended up in a dumpster.
Sure, a lot of people have those stories, Lucas.
Yeah, but isn't that just home for Punkin? Like, she found home?
Yeah, I don't know if that was her home. It might have been someone else's home.
She's subleasing from Oscar. He's a good dude. A little bit of a grouch, but he's okay.
All right, that would conclude episode 479. Final thoughts on the episode.
I'm very excited to see the NRW pay-per-view.
Classic.
A classic. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a pay-per-view. I mean, it's Rocky, the Mile High event. Rascal Cage. I'm just excited to see those matches when they happen again, when we can see it again and talk about them. It's so up in the air right now. When Kevin Koa is the most stable thing happening in RMP, it kind of says it all right there. That it's unstable, it's a powder keg. It's going to explode any moment. I'm just waiting to see who lights the match. Yeah,
I think with Caden Koyama losing his Charge Championship, I mean, that was the thing that we had. It was a guarantee every week, right? It was like the most. It was like you knew it was going to happen. It was a for certain thing, and now it's not. Now we've got Draper, and we don't know what kind of champion he's going to be. We know he's great. We know he's a great wrestler, but we just don't know with this attitude that he's got. We don't know if maybe one night he doesn't feel like defending the title. He just may not defend the title. That's totally possible. So there's unfortunately, I think it's kind of a sad era that we just witnessed come to an end, the Caden Koyama era. So.
All right. Yaden over in chat, the NRW pay-per-view event, Rascal Rocky Mountain Classic.
Yeah.
I like that.
The word salad event of the year.
And we'll find out next week whether or not Lucas is actually going to get his job back. All right.
He never lost his job. He just kind of moved to commentary. He helps where things need help with. That's what Lucas does.
That's right.
Anyways. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the NRW Classic will be on YouTube this week, assuming it will be Tuesday-ish, right before Ignition or right after Ignition. Over on youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. Make sure you tune in when that goes live. Also, catch episode 480 of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge coming up this upcoming Wednesday. Same time, same place. youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. I believe it will premiere 7 p.m. Mountain Now time. That's 9 p.m. over in the eastern parts of the country. And, of course, like always, wherever you are around the country, if you can't figure out the time, then catch the rewind, because I'm not going to do the math for you. Sounds like Lucas is out here finding business and standing on it.
That's right.
Gotta love RMP, their NR Classic rules, by the way.
Nice.
All right. I think we're ready for some rewind.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Look at that, Joe. 10:01. We only were like 30 seconds over what we were supposed to be.
I know.
We're on time.
We're getting better. We're getting better.
Good.
I mean,
good.
Lucas is happy. It's only 8 o'clock. We're out here. It's like 10. It's like, tomorrow's Monday, right? Shoot.
I'm proud of you, Coastal. You didn't spend a half an hour drooling over the wake. I'm proud of you.
Hey, there it is. There it is.
I mean, you gotta highlight the great things when they happen, Lucas. You can't just gloss over greatness.
I hear you.
All right. So, actually, I should say, starting next week, we are going to be using a new software. We're not going to be using Discord no more. I forgot to mention that from the top.
Yeah, you didn't tell us at all.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
We're gonna be
okay.
That'd be good to know.
We're going to be doing the same thing that we've been doing on Mondays. So.
Okay. All right, that works.
All right. Well, we'll need to talk about this after the show. All right.
It's easier.
Lucas, I literally just send you a link and you click it.
Yep.
That's literally all you do.
That's it.
All right. Well, then, very good. All right. Cool.
It's less intensive than clicking into Discord, if that's possible.
Okay.
And you guys won't have to worry about adjusting your settings every week.
Well, if they would stop doing updates every 15 minutes. Oh, look, this Discord update.
Episode 80.
Episode 80.
So that, in memory of Chris Udell, that was Draper's father. Unfortunately, his father passed away that week.
Wait, did we miss something?
Yeah, you guys missed. I think we're looks like we are a episode ahead of where we were, because I think we missed Otis, or Dozer. Sorry, Dozer winning the Charge Championship.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
All right, so maybe we're on episode 79.
Right back there. Huh? 10 pounds of gold, right there.
You know what? We're in the bathroom. Let's give him a swirl. But you know, wait, first. I want this punk to lick the floor. Lick the floor! Yeah! What's going on here? Yeah, Dozer. Big. Hey, you know what? It's Dozer. Everybody's afraid of the big bad Dozer. Well, you know what? We're not afraid of you. The leftover gorillas aren't afraid of you. Yeah. You know what? some kind of big role. I bet you want. You want a title shot? Yeah. I'll give you a title shot. Yeah. Tonight. You versus my brother Anaya. Tonight for the title. Charge championship. Huh? Lewinsky, right? There you go, brother. You got it. You got it. You got it. We're gonna go get ready. Go ahead and get ready. You get ready. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Otis just got done getting ready. He came out of that stall. He was sitting on this.
Oh God.
Welcome, everyone, to another edition of NRW Charge, coming to you from the NRW Arena in Arvada, Colorado. Lucas Bradwell alongside the unsanitary.
It's not my fault.
Battle.
Dude, come on. I don't even have any steel wool on me.
Oh, here's some Purell.
They're still
It's
wet.
more, damn it.
God.
You don't touch me.
So gross.
And I can't believe it. Tonight, did I hear it right? Dozer gets a Charge Championship title shot against Anaya.
Finally, man.
Oh, man.
That'd be great.
Making his way to the ring, he's from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Weighing in at 190 pounds. Please welcome to the ring, Danger Dean.
And brother, this is my man right here. One of the guys that trained me in professional wrestling. This is my boy, my green radio DJ daddy, brother. This is Danger Dean.
Danger Dean, the radio star. I used to be a radio star. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Well, you know, he is a radio star, so it's kind of like, yeah.
Okay. Play me like that, Corner Battle. Go ahead.
And, you know, Danger Dean, man, I think he's really kind of won himself back over in the eyes of the fans. And I'm so glad that he has, brother. This is my guy.
Should be a good matchup. You got the young upstart Dante Acosta from the UCW Zero in Utah taking on the former longest reigning.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see Danger Dean just punk out Patrick Nicholas?
Well, good.
Good.
Patrick Nicholas is a piece of crap because
Whoa, Lucas!
Tyler Stinson, the Charge champion. Tyler Stinson won that match 3 times last week.
I was gonna say that was kind of heated, bud.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know me. I get passionate over certain things.
Are in the face of this referee for causing that matchup to end the way it did last time.
Well,
Look at that.
Patrick Nicholas, he should get his
Yane, is that a little better?
revoked for that screw job.
That aberration of a matchup. Look at Danger. Whoa!
Dante Costa, he's a thrilling athlete.
He's legit.
Try not to make it too loud so you can hear everybody else.
Last week, and we look to see some more tonight.
But you know,
He's cocky too. Though.
he's cocky, and don't get too cocky because Danger Dean.
Also, the audio's a little funny with this episode.
Superstar in NRW history than Danger Dean.
It comes back with a Hurricane Rana of his own right there, man. That was cool.
Big time monkey flip.
Woo! Danger looking good, baby.
And you know, over the past few weeks, we've seen a possible, reconciliation of the relationship between Danger Dean and Sammy Six Guns.
I'm so glad, man.
It'd be great to see those two get back together.
Dangerously handsome, brother. They will. They are just the bee's knees, man. They are what we call the baby that gets stolen away. I don't even know how to explain it, man. They were the child in all of us, man. They were the baby in all of us. They were stolen away from us. Ties Machiavelli came between those two, but no longer, sir. We have all found the happiness that is dangerously handsome again.
It's not like it used to be, but it's getting there. At least I hope so. Oh wow, like Dante Acosta,
Yep.
he's this cocky young kid, but he is good. He's very talented. Oh, getting physical with with the Danger Man. And
Danger Man, he started off hot, but he's already found himself in some deep trouble here against Dante Costa.
You know, oh, look at that.
Nice
Dean
move by
tripping him
Danger.
up. And now Dean going to the top.
Where's he
Looking to
going?
fly.
Boom!
Oh.
Takes him down. Looks like a
Put
big
his-
time top
yeah,
rope
put his
clothesline.
whole body on the line there.
Absolutely.
And look at this.
And the ref, once again, man.
Like I said last week, your dead grandmother could count faster than that.
Is Patrick Nicholas the worst referee we've ever seen? It might be. It's possible. And you know,
Even Danny Davis said he's a better referee than
oh,
him.
nice. Good reference. Well done. Well done.
Shout out to Steve O Wrestler 1 over on Twitch.
Oh, moonsault.
Standing moonsault, then he got
Watching
back up on
from
his feet.
Lisbon,
That was
Portugal.
impressive.
Woo! Brother,
Wow.
I
Hell
really
yeah.
want to dislike Dante Costa, but he's making it really hard. That was sick.
Well, we can dislike Patrick Nicholas.
Well, and of course, he barks at the fans. He barks at Danger Dean. Look at Acosta, man. See, look at
Buddy is,
Warren, and I don't like him anymore.
you know, you gotta
and
wonder.
I don't like him.
Is Dante Acosta, you know, schmoozing with the cartel, or what's going on?
And, at this point, it probably couldn't hurt. As we saw last week when Tyler Sins was unable to win the Charge Championship, you won't find a more beneficial group to be a part of right now. They get everything handed to them, doesn't it?
Yeah. Screw the cartel. That's what I say.
I'm down with that. I can vibe to that.
Boy, Dante Costa having a great showing against the longest reigning champion in NRW history, Mr. 463 days. Oh, wow.
And Danger, though. Woo! Give him some back of his own. With some insurance. Oh, my goodness.
jeez.
Double D has just went crazy on Dante Acosta there.
Yikes. Yeah, I know Danger's a fun-loving guy, man, but don't piss him off, or he's got some of those for you.
And you know, Danger Dean has been on social media lately. He started up a campaign to get back.
Oh! Woo! Bronco Buster, baby.
Yeah. This could be it. Look at the referee checking it.
Oh, man.
I'm just so tired of it.
That was
Can I be
a
referee, please?
deliberate count.
Can I ref this match?
Yeah.
Can somebody give me a
Yeah.
shirt?
Even with your second grade concussion, you could count. faster.
He was just checking the shoulders, making sure they were down.
But I can probably get there. At least faster than this guy could. Danger. So, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
The stripes off Danger Dean's uniform got kicked out of there, and this is it. No.
No, man. Okay, dude. How is my man Danger Dean still able to breathe after he got his face just condensed from that monster super kick? Dante set in for another one, man.
Oh, going for it again, but no.
Boom!
The spear.
And that baby. Oh, come
That's it.
on.
2.
Yeah, count to 3. Bring it down.
You got to.
That's it,
That's
baby. And begrudgingly for old Patrick Nicholas, my man, my brother from another mother, Danger Dean is victorious.
Should have been a 10 count, but anyways, Danger Dean is your victor in this matchup. Well, Dean, as he, you gotta think that Danger Dean's gonna continue his campaign to become NRW champion once again. Well, he started off well.
Oh yeah, baby. Danger Dean, man. My boy forever. I love you, Danger. Hey, yo, we're getting drinks after this. What we doing? Yo, Danger, I'm up here. Oh, well, I'll talk to him later.
Well,
Great job, Danger.
Well, the fitness savior, sugar-free Mario Banjer, he's going to make his way into the NRW arena next.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals with
You must not
connections
eat the
available
sugar.
nowhere else. MPWA is
bad
the
for
official
you.
training facility of NRW Pro Wrestling and offers a training program that focuses on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, cardio conditioning, and much more. Here you will also have access to Grudge MMA Training Center's complete list of courses and equipment, as well as attending NRW's tapings and major events, getting up close and personal with world-class talent. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located off of I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge MMA Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
Steve-O, we're watching Charge back from 2016.
That guy was great in The Waterboy as Coach Fred.
I didn't know Coach Fran was Polish, but
You caught fish and ate it. You did not consume sugar.
Steve-O, yes, they are back at the fairgrounds.
You're all victims of sugar. And it's your fault. Sugar can cause heart disease. For example, just like that guy over there. He looks like about to have a heart attack right now. Sugar can cause obesity. For example, look at that fat boy over there.
It's like a broken record, I swear to God.
But there's one thing stronger than the powerful sugar industry.
Friendship?
And that is the combined willpower of all of us.
So friendship.
There's one thing. There's one thing. Shut up. You people are dumber than I thought. You think this is funny, right? You think it's funny, right? You throw candy at me. You eat candy on me. And just a few weeks ago, you cheered a guy who made fun of me. His name is 76 months children. That's right.
Yes.
That's a song.
Looks like candy's getting thrown there.
So will you and him too.
I want one. I want candy.
Shut up and sit down. I came to realize only some of you are worth saving.
Lucas, you want to answer that?
And the ones
yeah, as far as I know, he is retired. I haven't seen him in about 2 or 3 years. Jaden would probably be able to answer that better than I would.
and happiness. Only some of you. And only some of you will buy my t-shirt. And just maybe, just maybe, I will use the money for my t-shirts. And I will fund my campaign to run for governor of the stupid state of Colorado. And I will illegalize sugar. How about that? Tonight, I don't feel like wrestling. But no matter what, my voice will be heard. My words will be remembered. And I can assure you, you shut up. I will promise you, in 2,000 years, somebody will write down my words in a book. And those people will respect my book and worship.
Oh my God, please stop.
My name is Mario Langer. I am sugar-free. And I am your savior.
It's like listening to like elevator music
Did he
endlessly.
Did he just basically say that someone's going to write a new Bible about him?
Whatever, man.
Yeah, he's gonna. We've heard this. Yeah,
freeing us from sugar, building walls down on the border of Mexico. Yeah, we've heard all this. Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Let him talk. Let him do his thing. I'm going to keep eating pies, though. They're delicious.
That is true.
Up next,
I do love me a good lemon pie.
we've got the newly formed tag team, Steven Ashburn and the Evolution Tyler Stinson, taking on the HR Nightmare. That ought to be a barn burner.
I really
That
thought
match
that
is
Stinson
next.
had much better taste in partners than him.
Pretty sure these guys were top of the division for a while.
Yeah, they were a hell of a tag team. Until Ashburn,
Did Ashburn things?
did Ashburn things. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're getting pretty close to when RMP changed their name. Well, when NRW changed their name to RMP.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is a tag team contest. First making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 390 pounds, please welcome the team of Ashburn and Stinson!
Well, here comes this new alliance that they call themselves the Balance, and they have been united to fight against that evil power that is the 4-Point Cartel that is
Wow, man.
run roughshod.
Look at
and that man in the black shirt. Well, he
Nikki
should be
Chase
an
never
NRW
broke in
Charge champion.
2016
He
was my
absolutely got-
first wrestling event.
It was highway robbery.
And that's
Yeah,
saying it
then
lightly, brother.
Nikki Chase,
Look at Steven Ashburn.
actually just about 6 months later, she would do interviews. She was a colleague of mine at one point.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Please welcome the team of Jackson and Big!
And, dude, look at the new look Steven Ashburn. He's got the shaved head. He's got the new gear. It's looking fine, man.
Yeah, looking good. These guys
Not
they're
looking so good.
Not looking good. They're looking mad, bad, and nasty.
Yep. HR Nightmare, man. Came off an impressive win last week off the Revengers, although there was the assist from Bronson in there.
We saw that awesome maneuver that they call the F-bomb.
Dude. And if they can hit that on Tyler Stinson or Steven Ashburn, man, this one might be over early.
Yeah. But Ashburn, he's a former NRW champion. Tyler Stinson, the 10-year MMA vet who had a marvelous MMA career. This will be just a terrific matchup. This could be a pay-per-view main event.
I like what the Balance brings to the table because they both have similar styles, man. I mean, Tyler Stinson and Steven Ashburn, they both have the strikes, the combinations. They both have that great technical ability to lock in those different submissions. For Tyler, any number, the ankle lock being his favorite. For Steven Ashburn, he's got the system lock, among others. I mean, they complement each other well.
Yeah, and another factor in this matchup, the referee, Martin Aloysius, was involved in that main event last week, and he took a good shot. Those ribs are hurting him really bad. I understand. The doctors were a little hesitant to have him clear to referee this match tonight.
Yeah,
so
good point.
It could play a factor in this matchup.
And man, you look at the headlock that Big Vig has got on Steven Ashburn. It's like a vice.
Big Vig is a powerhouse. He's definitely the strongest of all four competitors here.
Let's look at the height on the leapfrog by Ashburn into the hip toss. Nice job.
And Ashburn, he's got this newfound confidence, but it's not cockiness like it used to be. He's focused. He knows that he has to join an alliance that's battled the cartel. He understands. He understands the appreciation of what this company's done for him.
Well, and the thing of it is that they call themselves the Balance for a reason. That's what they're trying to do, is restore the balance to NRW. Right now, the 4-Point Cartel has got everything on lock. It's got a stranglehold on all of NRW. These two seek to ratify that. And you know what, brother? I'm still working on that concussion, but if they need an extra member to help fight Titus and his cronies, I'm down.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm one of their biggest supporters. I'll do whatever I can as well. And
You saw the technical wizardry of Jason Jackson right there, man. Those flips, that nip up, that flip over. God, he's good, isn't he?
he is.
So underrated.
Tyler Stinson, though.
That is
he's
true,
no
yeah.
slouch. We saw the awesome show that he put on. He beat Anaya more than once. He beat him 3 times, to be honest.
Probably more than that we probably even missed. But you're right, man. I mean, right now, we should be watching the NRW Charge champion at work. But unfortunately, because the cartel had to get their noses in it, that was not the case. Yet again.
You know, and
you know what? Maybe my man Doze got a better chance tonight.
Right, Dozer tonight. Dozer gets an opportunity, huge day on a night. You know, I felt pretty strongly that we were going to have a new Charge champion last week. I feel even stronger here tonight. Because I don't think it even matters if Hoodlum joins that matchup. I think Dozer's got the power and the ability to beat both men.
I completely agree with that. Anyone's going to take the title from Nye. I think Dozer's got one of the best chances so far. I'm excited for
Have a
this
good
one,
night,
man.
Steve-O.
Ashburn and going up against Jason Jackson.
Absolutely. 2 technically sound guys, 2 of the best in the region.
Ashburn working on that arm as he so often does. Just getting ready for that system lock. You see Jackson. Aha! Smart to his ways is Steven Ashburn. He saw it once. He's not going to let him do it again.
He's a very intelligent individual, and he focuses in on a specific body part. Easy for me to see, and he focuses on it, and that's how he wins matches.
And that's it, man. That's his game plan. And now, you see the great double team move. Hey, man. He said, "Go." Oh, okay. Well, you know, I thought it was a double team move, but I guess Steven Ashburn did not appreciate it.
They look a little off. You know, neither man is really used to tag team competition. They're not quite cohesive yet.
Well, you see, there's a differing style here. Tyler Stinson targeting the leg, probably set in for the ankle lock, and Steven Ashburn going after the arm, trying to put in the system lock. You see,
you see that. Tyler Stinson was setting him up to work on the leg,
right?
And Ashburn decided he wanted to go back to that arm.
Well, although I understand why. Oh man, woo! What a great job by Ashburn there.
But maybe.
To be fair, if half of your body is useless, you're pretty much useless in the ring.
The arm and the leg. I mean, he kind of falls over on one side.
Yeah,
that's like a pretty sound strategy.
I don't know. I think you got to focus on one body part and keep going on it.
Maybe.
But there is good in and out tag work going on, but.
To work the back. Simply because you take the back out of the equation, then they can't move, they can't breathe, right? Well, that's just me.
Right,
Ashburn likes to go for the arm.
You see a little miscommunication between the 2.
Oh, no miscommunication there, though.
Maybe they're starting to put it together.
Obviously, more miscommunication there. Ashburn getting in the way of the referee. So,
and the referee's already going to be a little slow.
Well, exactly, because of that rib. But one thing you got to remember here, that might end up being a huge factor in this matchup. Steven Ashburn and Tyler Stinson, fantastic singles competitors. Don't get me wrong, but this is their first time tagging up together.
Yep.
Big Vig and Jason Jackson have been tagging up for years, man. They know each other inside and out.
Yeah.
The chemistry is there.
One of the best tag teams, I'd say, in the region.
No doubt about that.
Up there with the Canadian Pitbulls.
Okay, take it easy. Take it easy, Pitbulls.
I know. I don't. Believe me, it hurt me saying it. I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
And you see Jackson right there made the tag to Vig.
Tag.
Ashburn didn't see it.
Nope.
It stopped there.
And look at this. Setting him up, and Big Vig just about took Ashburn's head off. And
just like that, man, the pace of this matchup changes completely. Now, Big Vig in control of this intense tag team battle.
He's just going to beat down Ashburn. He's going to brutalize him.
Fans here rallying behind Ashburn. Oh, ow, 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 ow. And here comes the beast, the monster Vig, man. I mean, they just look like killers, don't they?
They sure do. They have that vicious side to them, and they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about anybody's well-being. They don't care about what you think about them. That's why they're called the HR Nightmare. They say what they want. They do what they want.
Oh, man, those big clubbing blows. Ashburn trying to get something going here. Going after the arm again of Vig, but Ashburn had hurt himself on the move as well.
Yeah, Vig was able to use his other arm to pull Ashburn back into the corner.
Well, and Vig is so fresh in this matchup, he's taking very little punishment. I understand what Ashburn's trying to do, but it's going to take more than that to bring this monster down.
And look at this. Jackson now just stepping down on the throat of Ashburn. That's very apropos, as that's exactly what the HR Nightmare wants to do there. Opponents just step on their throat.
Right. Ah, huge suplex. Ashford just fingertips away.
Great impact there, and now this could be it. Look at everything that Jackson does is technically sound. He saw that great hook of the leg and
exactly
got good leverage.
It's the little things that Jackson does, man. As somebody that's been in the ring with a lot of these guys, Jackson's one of those guys that does every little detail to perfection, whether it's hooking the leg, getting his hands in such a way for this hold, getting his fingers crossed so they don't get out of it. Everything Jackson does is with purpose. There's no wasted movement whatsoever.
Once again now Ashburn doing what he does best. That's going after the arm.
Whoa, wow! How do you get big up there like that?
Ashburn's showing some power. We usually don't see him use very many power moves, but
he's in a bad way, man. He's got to get a tag to Tyler Stinson here. He's got to will himself over to the corner.
You can see Tyler Stinson chomping at the bit to get back in this matchup. If he makes the tag, you're going to see the Evolution come on fire here.
And both tags made. Here comes Tyler. Ducks the line here. Right there with those hard shots.
To the legs. And look at this, able to duck out of the way of Vig. The Pele kick.
Nice job there. And Ashburn comes in to take out Vig.
Boy, right in the head.
Like a tornado in here.
1 and 2 and 3. That's it. A big win here in the tag team debut of the Balance, man. They look real good, don't they?
Well, yeah, they did look good.
That's pretty good.
Boy, the Cartel and Titus Machiavelli, they can't be pleased to see
I mean, Stinson carried the whole match, but I mean,
looks like the Balance could
not much balance there.
You won't ever give Ashburn any credit, will you?
Give him as much credit as I'd ever give Tom Brady.
I am keeping a close eye on the
Are you serious?
Maybe that was a warning shot.
Oh my God.
Cartel.
Exactly.
It's a conversation for another day, folks.
Well, up next, we got Sammy Six Guns Jr. taking on the young star from UCW Zero, Braden Austin. That match will be next. And of course, later on, the Charge Championship will be on the line. Dozer taking on Anaya.
The official NRW video on demand site is the place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW major events, past seasons of NRW Weekly Show Charged, and exclusive compilations. Events that feature all your favorite NRW stars, as well as international superstars such as Chavo Guerrero, Al Snow, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, ODB, Nikita, and more. Just go to NRWProWrestling.com and the NRW TV section to find your favorite episodes and events.
Braden Austin making his presence felt again after that unbelievable fatal four-way match that opened last week's episode.
Right. As we saw the stars of UCW Zero on full display, what they're capable of. You know, we saw the incredible Jack James get the big victory. How unbelievable was he making his return to NRW? And
every time we get to watch Zach James, it's a treat, isn't it?
Making his way to the ring, hailing from Cocoa Beach, weighing in at 248 pounds. Please welcome Sammy Six Guns Jr.
Sammy, Six Guns for the Lord, Daddy. Yeah, man, this is my boy right here. I saw Danger Dean earlier, and now we see Sammy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It would be great to see those two get back together. Sammy, I think he still has a little bit of
You're
trust
now
issues
reigning
with
Rocky
Danger,
Mountain Pro Charge champion.
reconcile
Yes,
that.
sir.
There's a lot of healing to do, you know? There's a lot of internal healing, a lot of soul searching that must be done. But I think in the end, they'll make the right choice. Get back together. Dangerously handsome.
Braden Austin, this is a big opportunity for Braden Austin. Imagine if he gets a victory over the likes of Sammy Six Guns, what this would do for his career. You say
Be a huge, man.
I feel like Lucas and Sammy Six Guns hang out together a lot because neither of them age.
Braden Austin, you know,
Like, what do you guys do
he's got a lot of
anyways?
energy.
Like,
He's skilled in the ring. And Sammy Six Guns.
We might be taking some special elixir, some kind. I don't know.
NXT star.
I was gonna say, did you just find the Fountain of Youth out there in Colorado?
One of the brightest stars throughout the whole country. You know, he's talked about. He gets retweeted by stars. huge stars.
And also one of the trainers of yours truly, him and Danger Dean, helped me on my road to becoming a professional wrestler. I owe him everything for that, man.
All right, this is just one of the guys that you can get to his expertise if you join the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. If you want to join the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy or you're interested, get information, go to mercuryprowrestling.academy for more information.
And you're going to see Sammy Sixguns working over the arm here. Braden Austin. There's just any multitude of ways that Sammy Sixguns can break you down, man. Obviously, you got the size advantage, the speed advantage. He's got the handsomeness advantage, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. And, you know, he's just a good-looking dude.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying Braden Austin isn't a handsome young man?
No, I'm not saying that. Braden Austin is... Well, hold on. What are you trying to do?
What do you mean, what am I trying to do?
Stop. I know what you're trying to do. We'll get somebody else to tell this. Back to the matchup here, at hand. Sammy Sixguns breaking down Braden Austin. And again, Braden Austin was in that fatal four-way. He had a great showing.
Oklahoma roll.
And a variation of it. Yep. Trapping the arm, man. That's what Sammy Sixguns can do to you. He's got so many different ways of taking you down. So many unorthodox ways.
Look at the leg by Braden. Oh, you got some one count.
Nice there.
Roll up.
Schoolboy. Had to get him over the knee. Got him.
Yeah. Couple near falls by both individuals.
Nice
Great
job
back
here.
and forth match. A small package. Looks like Austin's got the advantage there.
And the fans get behind Sam here. Here comes the O'Connor roll now.
Yep. 1, 2, no. Nice high.
I thought Sammy was just going to deadlift him.
Yeah, man. These two trading pinfalls back and forth. Sets up for the
sunset flip.
Oh, no. Here we go. 1 and 2. No, not quite. Nice evenly paced matchup to start off here.
Yeah, what a catch can here.
Sunset flip of his own now.
1, 2.
Good shot there. And Sam and Braden, man.
Yeah, nice.
This is good. It's good back and forth action.
Yes. This is what we like to see. This is what NRW is about. If it wasn't for the damn cartel, you know, trying to hijack everything. I know, you know, a lot of people are disgusted every time they see the cartel, but this is what we're really about. NWA, NRW action at its purest form. Oh, sky high. Down spine buster.
Wow, I can't believe Braden Austin kicked out of that.
That was the highest sky high I think I've ever seen.
They do appreciate each other.
He was up there.
Sam with that patented senton. Oh no, Braden got out of the way.
Somersault senton and wasn't able to hit it. Missed the elbow as well.
Braden, man, he's smart. He sees what Sam's doing, gets out of the way, just a nick in time.
Did his homework. And once again, boy, he's really studied up well on Sammy Sixguns. Probably watched a lot of NXT tape or a lot of NRW tape.
Good.
Reversal, looking at the ropes. And, caught him with the drop kick.
And Braden, man.
Oh, look at how smart he rolled him back from the ropes so that he wasn't able to hold on the ropes.
You said it, smart. That's exactly right. That's Braden Austin knowing his ring positioning, getting him back into the middle. That's smart, man. This is smart wrestling right now.
For being such a young competitor, he's only in his early 20s.
But that just means he's got lots of experience and lots of talent purely from the inside, man. He's a natural, is Braden Austin. Wow. And the strength. The strength.
That's some strength.
Sammy Sixguns off his feet.
But Sam, he doesn't hesitate to kick out.
No, he does not.
He's not playing around with Braden Austin. There's a rear chin lock. He's got the pressure all the way on Sammy Sixguns' neck.
And they're trying to close off the airway, trying to drive all the blood to the head of Sam. Really start to, for lack of a better word, discombobulate the sore end. Sammy Sixguns. This is smart, man. Take the big man down. That's a smart move.
Once again, we want to remind everybody of the huge main event still to come. Dozer gets an NRW Charge Championship title shot against Anaya. I'm putting it down. We're going to have a new Charge champion.
I've been hoping for that for months, but it seems like every time we get close, something happens, so we can only hope.
Leapfrog by Sammy Sixguns.
Puts the boots in the square of Austin's chest. That's a great job. And nip up.
Pop up.
Woo!
Duck under. Once again, Sammy Sixguns catches him.
Oh, what is
we're
this
see
now?
A choke slam?
We haven't seen this in a while. Up and down.
Wow, what power.
What I say, man, you never know what Sammy Sisgun's going to pull out of his offense today.
Right.
Out of his
He's got
fanny pack of
he's got so
1,000
many,
top
yeah,
ends.
absolutely. He's got so many tricks up that fanny pack.
Exactly. Although I don't see the fanny pack at ringside, but maybe it's just in his head now. His mind is a fanny pack. That's kind of beautiful.
What a metaphor.
It's kind of beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Oh, no, Braden Austin's
Yeah,
well
it looked
scouted.
like he was going for that almost that famouser-like maneuver.
And Sam might have screwed his hip there. Braden. Whoa!
Oh! And that was the six guns of the Lord. He used his six guns
Whoa!
on
And
Wow.
Braden almost got the upset victory. That would have been something, huh?
Wow.
Man, oh man.
What a move
Braden
thief.
Austin
Well,
pulling out all the
yeah.
stops, man, as
What's
well.
good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
Hey, exactly right. And Austin delivering those straight forearms, telling Sam to stay in. Oh my
What a
goodness gracious. Nighty night.
Yeah, he's gonna
This
have to
one's
go.
over.
When
Ouch.
that man wakes up,
One,
let him know he
three.
lost.
Ouch.
I think I was going to say a tooth, but I think I just saw an entire row of teeth fly out of the ring right there.
Make an appointment at Dental Vision for Mr. Braden Austin.
Dr. Isaac Yankin was waiting,
That's
brother.
one of
That
those.
was
Hey, Braden.
that was gross.
Braden. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
You
Straight
were winning.
forearm,
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
Braden
And then you
Austin.
made a mistake.
But
Yeah.
big
No,
time
you're awake
victory
now. It's
for
okay.
Sammy Six Guns, as the momentum seems to be in his favor, and maybe we'll see a reuniting of Dangerously Handsome down the road. Well, look at this nice show of respect, sportsmanship. This is class. This is what NWA is about. What next? The main event. Dozer. Hey, he's going to become NRW Charge Champion. He takes on Anaya. That's next.
Manny
NRW would like
Pacquiao,
to thank
Happy
Lady Luck
New
Tattoo for
Year.
being an official sponsor of NRW Sports Entertainment. Lady Luck is a clean and professional establishment with
Happy New
amazingly
Year.
talented artists and piercers.
Yeah.
Located
Happy
in
New Year.
Aurora, Lady Luck is the place to go for any new tattoos and piercing.
Oh, man. Woo! I am pumped up, brother.
Yep. Ah! Doza!
Asa, baby.
Brother, this is one of the biggest matches in NRW history. Every single week we have a Charge Championship match, but I think Dozer, man, he is not going to put up with what the 4-Point Cartel has done. He did me a favor earlier. I want to see this guy get his title tonight.
You can feel the electricity here in the NRW arena. They feel it. The 4-Point Cartel, they're going down here tonight, brother.
Man, it'd be so great. It'd be so great. But of course, he's got two guys standing in his way. And it's those two right there, the Left Coast Gorillas.
And you knew Hulu was coming out.
Of course.
But I don't think Dozer cares. Hell, I don't care. Dozer's got this.
Here's the thing, man. Anaya has faced all kinds of competitors. He's faced Dr. Beefcake. He has faced Dustin Urich. He has faced Tyler Stinson last week in the best matchup that we've seen so far.
I don't know if Dr. Beefcake should have been top of that list.
But here's the thing. He's never faced
Right?
Dozer.
Right.
I just threw up in
I
my
mean,
mouth
Dozer-
there for a second.
Well, Dozer's
Johnny would have
the
put
man.
him up there at the top of the
master
list.
those structures.
Absolutely not.
Dozer, man. You're right.
Johnny,
said
would
it
you
earlier.
come back
I
to the
think Dozer
ring
cares.
to face
There's
Dr.
1,
Beefcake?
2, 4, 10,
What, to
12,
wrestle him?
45,
Yeah.
179. Doesn't matter how many guys are out there. Dozer is gonna.
I mean, it's gonna take a bit.
Well, but he is facing, basically two champions out here. And Hoodlum, well.
Dr. Beefcake
he's
versus
as
Dr.
bad as
Death
they
Drop.
come. Of course, he didn't look so bad in that bathroom.
Hey, you know what, dude? I don't want to talk about that, okay? Other than it's good thing there's guys like Dozer here.
Oh, look at Doze.
Whoa! And boom!
Yeah. Do it, Doze.
That's right.
Take Hoodlum out of the equation.
And Hoodlum might be out cold, dude. That was a hell
Well,
of a
one
Rose
problem
Garden
solved.
slam.
Well, Hoodlum's out of here. Can I get a yep?
Yippah! Dude, Hoodlum might be out.
This is for the NRW Charge Championship.
Go back to the intros. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
And the man that's got the hopes of every single member of NRW Nation on his back.
At 250 pounds from Los Angeles, California, he's a member of the 4-Point Cartel and is the Charge
do you see? I see a look of worry on Anaya, if you ask me.
Well, yeah.
He you know, I don't think he wanted this matchup. It was Hoodlum that basically made the matchup.
Hey, man, that's tough. You know what? You're the charge champion. Defend your title every week. And Dozer might be the guy to finally end the streak. Can you imagine, man, the way the roof would blow off this place if Dozer were to finally overcome?
Well, get ready because it's going to happen. I believe it.
And, dude, by the way, I want to point out that Hoodlum is not moved at all.
Right.
I mean, he is out.
Yep.
Hoodlum is taking a championship nap.
I can see Hoodlum.
Those things tend to
Hoodlum's
happen
crawling
sometimes.
back.
Good. There's Dozer, one of his patented gimmicks, brother. He is looking good so far.
Yeah. I'm liking what I see.
And you're right,
This is as excited as I've been in over a month.
Dude, I don't
I've been in a
doubt
bad
it.
mood. You know how it's
I
been
know
being
it.
around
Hey,
me.
man, I get it. I understand.
I've been like a crocodile with a tooth infection.
Look at the strength of Doze as we see to our side. Hoodlum finally getting through the curtain and leaving. Good. Take a walk, brother. Don't be back for a while.
Yeah. Good riddance.
And now Dozer, man. Look at him. He's all business.
Finally, it's going to be one-on-one. There's no Patrick Nicholas. Hey, this is wonderful.
Dude.
We got the very experienced referee, Dewey Larson.
Here's one thing you need to take into account. First of all, this is dumb. This is dumb.
Yeah. You're going to match
Why would
strength.
you lock up with Dozer?
Dozer is
Thank you.
one of the strongest men in the world. Let's face it. He's a tough man competition as far as strong man, and he's a freak of an athlete.
Here's something you need to remember about Doze. Is as you see here, the strength that's on display. Throwing Anaya up and over the top. I don't think that counts as disqualification.
No.
And here's why. I want to make something clear to our fans. That is not a DQ. Anaya used his own body to hop
It was
over
his
the rope.
momentum, yeah.
Exactly.
It definitely was not.
Dozer did not throw Anaya over that top rope.
Absolutely not.
That was you saw Anaya.
And I don't care if he did.
Well, no. Here's Anaya tried to sell it to the referee that Dozer should be disqualified. He should keep his title. Not the case.
And going back in the ring the hard way, Naya, those are in complete control.
One thing I want to make clear about Dozer, yes, he's all fun and games. Yes, he's a great guy to be around. He's all fun. Have some beer skis, some gimmicks, all that.
Look at this power. This is insane right here.
See, Dozer tossing Anaya like a rag doll. Other thing you got to keep in mind, though, all that's true, but Dozer is all business tonight, man. He understands how important this is to finally get the belt from Anaya.
Lucas was very much extra sassy for this episode.
Oh, big avalanche.
I was.
It's like getting hit by a steer.
This was my sassy period. During the 4-Point Cartel, I was extra sassy during the 4-Point Cartel.
Get ready for a caterpillar yip.
Right. We're gonna have a new champion, new charge champion right here.
The hand on the ropes. That's about the only thing Anaya could do. That's all he could do. And it looks like Anaya's not got a bit of offense in edgewise so far in this match.
Even our production crew is pumped up about this
Hell
one.
yeah, they are.
Oh.
Ow.
The frying pans in the chest.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
And you heard Anaya scream in pain.
Oh, God. I don't even think I wish that on Anaya.
Oh, my
God. No, I would. Like, I would, but.
Oh, but that was smart. Taking out the knees of Doze.
Dude. And that's what Anaya can
Anaya's
do.
going to have a 4-foot hole in his chest, though.
That's all Anaya can do is take the big man down, go after the legs of Dozer. Hate to give it up, but it's smart. That's the right thing to do.
And now Anaya working over the ankle and the leg. And this is what you got to do when you face Dozer. This is exactly what you have to do. Take out his foundation.
You're right, man.
Those tree trunks.
You're right. You got to take down those logs of legs. I'm even surprised you get that knee up that high, to be honest with you.
Anaya writhing in pain as he's trying to inflict damage on Dozer's legs.
And, all the momentum that Dozer had to start, man, it's certainly in peril as Anaya's taken over.
Ooh, stump puller.
He continues to be relentless.
It's not used enough, honestly. The stump puller is a good move.
He finally found a weak spot, and now he's attacking it. This is why he's the charge champion. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I
know he's with the cartel, and I know everything's been very shady with him.
Right.
But he won the charge championship fair and square. He did it on his own.
Yeah, and it has been well documented that for all the hell that he has inflicted, Anaya is, you know, a solid in-ring athlete as well.
I'd say that's an understatement. I say he's a star, but damn it, he's with the pieces of crap.
Here's the thing. All that's true, but he shouldn't be charge champion right now. We could have Dozer versus Tyler Stinson right now. But we don't have that matchup because Tyler got
Thank you for the
screwed out
kind
of the charge
words,
championship
Manny.
By Anaya, by Patrick Nicholas, by the 4-Point Cartel.
Shot to the midsection. Dozer trying to fight back. Big forearm shot.
Yeah, but you wonder what the damage has been to the legs. Might have him set up for a big-time slam right now.
Oh, look at this. That was smart by Anaya. Anaya hooked his feet on the ropes, and that was the opening he needed to once again attack the legs of Doze.
Right.
I'll tell you what, it didn't look like he caught him in the back of the knee on that. It looked like he caught him in the calf, and that's worse. Because after you've been worked on the knee the whole time, and you get knotted up in the calf, now literally your entire leg doesn't work.
The torque on that leg, that's...
Well, Anaya knows if Dozer is taken out at the legs, it takes away the entire upper body offense as well.
Right.
There's no slams.
Yeah, you will not see no slam. You won't see any Vader bombs.
Right, exactly right. I just working on that leg, man. It's deadly. Now what Dozer's got to do, he's got to create space between Anaya. He's got to hit him with something that's going to keep Anaya down for a minute.
Nice shot.
He's got to give him a second. He's got to give himself a second to get back on top.
Anaya's being relentless in this.
It's smart. It seems counterintuitive to want to get in on the big man, but it's exactly what you have to do. It's necessary.
This crowd trying to get Dozer back into the matchup. Unless they can heal his leg, it's not happening.
Yeah, Dozer trying to fight back.
This isn't what I envisioned when this match started.
No, I didn't expect to see Anaya taking Dozer down to his knees and down to his back, as you see here. But
and now,
no!
Wow, that's... Come on, Dozer.
Whoa, boom!
Wow, huge bar to belly throw. I don't know how he was able to do that on that bad wheel. Yes, gee.
It was wild.
Come on, Doze.
And the fans, man, NRW Nation trying to rally Dozer to their cause.
Well, I'd be down there rallying him too. Come on, Dozer.
Trying to
get
fight
up.
his way back to his feet. Oh, strong right there by Anaya, but Doze answers with one of his own. And now another right hand by Anaya, and Doze with a big ham hock of his own as well.
And now it looks like he's getting a little momentum.
Those big old meat hooks that he calls hands.
The frying pans.
What's Doze coming with here? Doze trying to run. You saw he's slow because of that leg.
Once again.
Oh!
The collision.
Oh my!
He turned Anaya inside out.
Woo! Brother.
Jesus.
Are those intestines that I see out of Anaya? What's that?
Dude, I don't know if Anaya knows what year he's in.
2-0. I thought we had a new charge champion right there.
I don't know how they kicked out of that, dude. That was nasty. Whoa. But now, those
Lucas, I thought your other commentary buddy was back for a minute.
Oh!
Yeah, I know, Roberto, yeah.
Roberto!
Monster Vader, the D-bomb.
Oh, no. And you saw it. Maybe it was the slow pace at which Dozer had to climb that rope because of his leg that enabled Anaya to get that leg up quickly.
Anaya, no.
Whoa, Dozer on top.
One,
and two. No, not quite.
Anaya looked like he was trying to roll over Dozer, but Dozer too much weight for Anaya to handle and almost got a
Dozer
victory.
just laid down. He was like, nope, not turning.
Once again, there's two exchanging shots. This is not smart by Anaya.
Nope.
Don't exchange shots with
Can't go
Dozer.
back and forth with Dozer. You see, he's gassed though. They're both winded. It's been a great contest, but they're both hurting. And
Grueling match.
I can't see.
what's Dozer doing? Trying to get him up, but Anaya takes him back down again. It's that knee, man.
Yep.
It's that knee.
I think too much damage has been done, and that's a shame.
All right, man. I don't know if Dozer can get him back up for the world's longest slam with this knee that he's got.
Once again, look at that, attacking the leg.
And the fans, man, they're trying to rally Dozer yet again, and Dozer's trying to, but
once again,
Ooh.
went for the knees, and Dozer's got to be
He's got to be just about dead,
yeah,
man.
He's giving it his all. I just don't see how now he can come back. But he is somehow. Yeah, I shouldn't underestimate Dozer.
Boom!
Big time power slam.
Is that it?
Come
Is
on.
that the
straps.
Dozer? The straps are down. The straps are down, and Dozer on that bad knee.
When the
tries
straps
one
come
more
down,
time.
business picks up.
Just trying to get an eye in position, trying to get him in the corner.
Driving him to the corner.
Dozer with that bad knee, he ascends the rope. Anaya trying to hang on.
Look at this.
Dozer, yippa, going for the
The
D-bomb.
D-bomb.
He's got him.
And
Dozer
we gotta
turned
do
him
it.
over.
New charge
He's 1
champion.
and 2 and 3
Yes.
is it.
Yes.
Doze has done it. Doze has done it. Doze has done it.
Yes.
We have got a new NRW Charge champion, and his name is Doza.
All right, baby.
Right on cue.
Unbelievable. We thought it would never happen.
Yep.
After the 4-point cartel screwed everyone out of their shots, but Dozer able to overcome and finally wrench the title away from Anaya. What a job. by Doza.
Yeppa.
Asa, brother. What a victory. What a moment.
He's chasing off Dewey Larson.
And Dewey did
Good.
nothing wrong there, man. Called an even matchup. Called it right down the middle. This is unbelievable. Dozer, ladies and gentlemen, is your new NRW Charged champion.
Yeah. Well, that will do some damage to the cartel, won't it?
Wow. Wow.
Congratulations to Dozer.
So great, man. What a moment.
Well, what a charge we've had. We got a new charge champion. This has been unbelievable. The NRW Arena's rocking. New charge champion.
We're still going. Holy shit.
There's quite a bit left.
Yeah, I bet you people are real freaking happy, aren't you?
Apparently,
I bet you.
Hey, Hoodlum
apparently
woke
the
up from
show's
his
not
nap.
over. Hoodlum wants to take it back over. He's not happy. He's got words to say.
What could he possibly want to say?
All right. Relax. You see, just because we're on hard times, it doesn't mean that the 4-point cartel is falling apart.
It kind of does.
Well, yeah, that's what it looks like to me, genius.
I am completely together right now. And because I'm not a loser, I, like all of you people, I look at adversity in the face and I say, wrong adversity, I'm in control. The NRW champion is in control. The 4-point cartel is in control.
Boy, what a great motivational speaker
So I'll tell
he
you
is.
what, I tell you what, because I'm in control, because I am the NRW champion, I'm putting this belt on the line right now. I'm putting it on the line right now.
Oh.
This night isn't over. Right here, right now, I want a championship. I want to defend my championship to show all these idiots that the 4-point cartel is still in control.
Wait a minute. Are we getting a bonus
Give me someone
NRW
out here
championship
right
match?
now.
Brother.
I don't care who it is. Give me someone out
Anybody?
here.
Well, who's that? I mean, I'll get the mic here. Oh,
Wait a minute.
hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
This is
Hold, it's Zach James.
this is
Whoa. Zach James is going to answer the call?
the scintillating Zach James.
Now, wait a second here. Remember that Zach James and Hoodlum last Flash had never broken in that triple threat tag team ladder match.
Welcome to the ring from Salt Lake City, Utah, Zach James.
Dude, Zach James is answering the call for the NRW Championship?
Well,
Zach James, he's more than capable. He's a UCW Zero champion. He knows what it's like to hold gold. And boy, I don't know if Hoodlum's ever faced a guy like Zach James. Zach James is high flying.
That's a mistake.
And already Hoodlum.
Wait a minute.
And that's why.
That's it. We're getting underway. And now Hoodlum and got to take the cheap shot, of course.
Taking advantage of, Zach James wasn't even able to get in the ring.
Of course not. That's how Hoodlum works, man.
What an unbelievable turn of events here. We thought the show was over. We closed out the show.
packing up.
We thought Dozer was walking. Dozer's back in the back having some cool gimmicks, celebrating his Charge Championship victory. And Hoodlum says he's in control. He looked like he lost control of himself. Putting the NRW Championship on the line. Do you think Titus told him to do this? What's going on?
I have no idea, man. It seemed like Hoodlum really kind of lost control of himself.
Have they rang the bell yet?
He's kind of made a decision. But apparently he's put the titles on the line, and Zach James is going to try and answer the call.
Zach James hasn't even been able to get off his hoodie there. Wow. Putting the fans in their place.
And now Zach James giving some back to Hoodlum. Zach James is a high flyer, but he can brawl with the best of them too.
Hoodlum says he's in control. He's lost complete control of
himself. He really has, man. He's going wild. This is like old school Hoodlum, isn't it? But with none of the honor code.
There's no honor when you're part of the cartel.
McCready, I wasn't going to go Blues Brothers. I was going to say they probably have an island full of dinosaurs. That's going horribly wrong right now.
Man, oh man. Lucas, we could have two new NRW Charge Champion and NRW Champion tonight.
I don't know what I would do. There'd be a celebration like none other.
Brother. Oh my God.
You'd have to call me a taxi home, my friend.
Brother, with those two as new champions and with the Pitbulls hang on
he froze him. Did you see that? Hoodlum chopped him so hard he froze him.
Oh, look at this. Hoodlum, he feels that the cartel's, they're falling apart. He knows it.
Yes. He's losing himself, though. I mean, he's completely out of whack. You hear the fans, Zach, go. Go, Zach, go. They want Zach James just as bad as we do, and a great drop kick there from Zach.
Zach James, this is what he's got to do. He's got to try to stick and move. He's got to get that high-flying offense in motion. Oh, not able to do it there. Big clubbing blows by Hoodlum.
Zach in some serious trouble right now.
I don't even know how in the hell Hoodlum can wear a shirt that calls himself a rebel. How can you be a rebel when you join the damn... Yeah.
When you are the establishment.
Yeah.
When you are the authority, the higher power. Yeah, I don't know how he can do that either. But you know what? I don't think Hoodlum really cares what people think. Zach now taking that hip toss into the leg drop.
And there's patented Hoodlum.
We've seen that.
And things are not looking good for Zach James. As looks like Hoodlum's going to retain here. No.
Hoodlum on top early here, man. But you see, there's Zach James. There's fire in there, man. He knows what this is about. He wouldn't answer the call if he didn't. He knows.
There's fire, but it might just be a matter of time at this point.
Still on a huge high from Dozer winning the Charge Championship, and now Zach James somehow he's got to find it within himself.
Sunset flip
to beat. Hoodlum.
Oh, look at Zach now.
Finding some way to get out of that.
No, just the one count. Zach staggered. You can see it there. Oh, whoa!
He was turned upside down, inside out.
Oh my God. Brother, Zach might be out cold. I don't know how you get up from that. I really don't.
And this will be it. Hoodlum's going to retain right here. No!
Oh, man.
Zach James.
2.5 count, but not quite yet.
Finding a way. Somehow.
Wow.
Zach James, he's got to... The crowd has to give him something, or some higher power has to give him something to get back in this matchup.
Hoodlum has just been in complete control. You see the Zach James doing what he can to stay in it, but he's in bad shape, and those will not help.
Really, Hoodlum's been in absolute control of this matchup. There's no other way to say it.
look, man, I'm one of the biggest Zach James fans you'll find. But
I don't know how you can't be. The guy is absolutely sensational.
But I gotta be honest, man, it's not looking too good for him right now. This is looking pretty ugly.
Yeah, Hoodlum is just taking it to Zach James. Oh, look at this nonchalant cover. Wow. I think this is Hoodlum's way to maybe redeem the cartel a little bit. He thinks this will help if he beats the hell out of Zach James.
Right. Oh, man, a big-time chop there from Zach. And another. And now Zach might have something going his way.
The Zach attack,
offense.
fighting back.
Oh, the Hoodlum got him there.
Oh, he tripped him.
Goes Zach James. Hoodlum stomping away on the smaller Zach James.
And yeah,
Like, I don't know why that's worse if he just threw him down. He, like, stood on his foot and, like, tipped him. That was cool. I've never seen a cartwheel over the top rope before.
Nice job.
This kid did some unbelievable things in the ring.
Oh,
that was cool.
That was unique. Oh, how is he getting Hoodlum up? Whoa!
He calls that the ZTS, the go to sleep, the Zach version.
Dude,
Go to sleep, the Zach version.
a lot of offense.
Version Z.
Over. We might have a new NRW champion here. 1 and 2 and
Yeah, Lucas making up moves over here on the fly.
Yeah.
How did Zach James do that, man? Well, I mean, Hoodlum's big enough on his own, but after all this offense, he's still able to lift him up and give him that ZTS? That was wild.
Why are we? You can't win out there, dude.
Zach can't win.
Yeah, you can't win the title that way, Zach.
I'm not sure what he's thinking here.
It's not smart.
Zach waiting for Hoodlum to get
The
out.
best call of 2026, Lucas.
James going. It's up. Oh, no.
He saw it.
Smart.
Was able to catch himself.
And now James going up to the top.
No way.
my
Oh, he's
goodness,
launching.
Zach James, watch out! Oh, my God!
Oh, my God.
That was cool.
Zach James putting his body on the line.
Whoa!
I don't know if he's going to be able to continue.
And the fans chanting, this is awesome. They're damn right it is.
It is awesome.
Zach James
He's got to get back in the ring somehow
Crazy.
and get Hoodlum back in there.
There is nothing Zach James will not do to win that championship. Nothing he will not do. And now,
Hoodlum, well, now he's making his way through the crowd.
one thing you got to remember, though, is that Zach James cannot win that title outside the ring.
The referee's not counting, so this fight's going to the outside.
Well, that's kind of a problem if the referee's not counting.
Well, you know, the referee.
The referee using his discretion here.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Using a kid to get out of the way. That's real classy.
Well,
That wasn't very nice.
No,
I knew that kid.
Whatever.
Those kids dancing
Anyway,
around
Zach
after the
James
dive
now.
was awesome, says
Oh,
Jaden.
nice job by Hoodlum getting the elbow dropped, but there's nothing there to hit. And Zach, where is he going? He must have flown halfway across the ring with that move.
the missile drop kick. Oh,
Woo!
he able to dive on
1
Hoodlum.
and 2 and
Oh, my goodness.
2 and 3.
3 refractions of a second from a new champion right there.
Did you see Zach James in the drop kick? He must have flown 8, 9 feet.
Zach James now just clubbing away on Hoodlum.
Pointed to the sky again. What else could you possibly do now, Zach? What else is in his bag of tricks he has not pulled out yet?
What is he doing?
I'm almost
Got
scared to
his back
find
turned.
out. Zach James goes for a ride. Moonsault, he missed.
It was a beautiful moonsault, but nobody home. Hoodlum able to get out of the way. Oh, Insiguri, that shining wizard.
You see the legs of Zach buckle. He's in
He's
trouble.
He's in Dream Street.
Oh,
No.
no, super kick.
Oh, wait. Oh, looked like he was going for a Pele. And no,
Goes through Zach
him
now.
through. Wait,
Oh, he's got him bridge.
Look at
1
this. Look at
and
that
2
pin
and 3. That's
Yes,
it.
yes,
What?
yes, yes.
Whoa.
Yes. We got a new champion.
What?
New
Whoa,
champion.
what?
New
Wait a
champion. New champion.
Wait a second.
Zach James. Zach James.
Wait a second.
Zach James. New champion.
What an episode.
Wow.
Yes. It's for real. You're not dreaming, going to battle.
Wow.
We have a new. Say it, Woody.
Whoa. Woody.
You just knocked out the announcer. That piece of garbage.
What the hell is Hoodlum doing? Wait a second.
You lost the title.
Well, wait. Did he though? There's no announcement.
You degenerate. You piece of crap.
Okay, wait.
You're not the champion.
But I don't know.
Zach James is the champion.
Well, but there was no announcement, though. You gotta have the announcement made.
No, Zach James is the champion. What don't you understand?
But
what don't you understand?
Well,
Zach James is the champion.
Well, I don't know though.
Look, there's a celebration going on in the ring.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know if he is.
Zach James is the champion.
No, man, I don't know.
Yes.
There's no announcement though.
Zach James is your new champion.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't care. I'm making the announcement.
Well,
I'm the head announcer.
I don't know, man.
New champion, Zach James.
I don't know.
Good night, everybody.
Well, that was very interesting way to end.
I don't think anybody was expecting that.
No.
We will get our answer the next time we do Rewind.
Yeah.
Which I think will be next week. I think we'll have time. Other than that, final thoughts on the Rewind. I think that's probably one of the better rewinds we've had in quite a while.
That was, live event, premium live event, or pay-per-view, or mile-high event, whatever you call them. That was that quality right there. That was awesome, and what a great match. I think I don't think Dozer is appreciated enough for how big he is and how well he moves. He is a treat, not only in life, but to watch in the ring.
Totally agree. And, this was exciting. I wish we would have got to see more Zach James because that kid was one of my favorites. I mean, he's one of those high flyers that, kind of like a Bryce 5, but at this point he was a little more polished than a Bryce 5 was. And so, yeah, cool to watch.
All right. And that's going to wrap it up for our first episode back in 2026. Next week, of course, we are going to be reviewing the NRW Classic. That should go live this week. I already gave you all the info before we started the Rewind. I'm assuming it's going to be Tuesday. Just make sure you follow all the socials for Rocky Mountain Pro. And your winner in New Kapow.
Kapow, yeah.
Kapow!
Make sure you follow all of Rocky Mountain Pro's social medias at RMP Wrestling at X, Facebook, Instagram, etc. They'll let you know when the NRW Classic goes live to the public, assuming it's around ignition time, as it's been the past couple shows. So make sure you pay attention to those social media outlets. We'll be back live this upcoming Sunday for another episode of Recharge and the Rewind with the NRW Classic review. And that is about it for what I have. I believe you guys are your quiet season over there on RMP Live, unless you have something going on this week, which you could. I don't know.
No, this month we are that we're done for this month. February we're back up, and I believe we're going to not only be doing Beer Stop but also Stanley Marketplace again. So we'll have some charge tapings at both venues coming up starting February. So
all right. And other than that, if there's nothing else to discuss in terms of information, I believe we are set to raid off and call it a night.
All right.
All right. Let's see here.
The round with no meter,
who do we have? Do we have anybody in chat that's going live right now? Yaden? Anybody specifically? Because if not, I think we're going to raid over to probably Gritty.
Our guy Gritty, man, he's been doing watch-alongs of Rocky Mountain Pro. He did the Peak of the Pack watch-along last week, so he's really been stepping up, supporting, and it's been cool. So,
all right, let's show him some love then. All right, that is all set there. All right. Got about a minute left before we raid out. It's been a pleasure. Got the first show in 2026 under wraps. Can't wait for another exciting year of Rocky Mountain Pro action. I believe the next one will be Never Broken, I believe, in April.
correct. Yes.
Yes.
We got some time in between, so make sure you are up to date on all your charge episodes. Again, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Out Time, 9 p.m. over on the East Coast of the country at youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. It will premiere exactly at that time, and you can catch up on the latest episodes of Charge. Other than that, for myself, Johnny Deathdrop, Coastal Crusader, and Lucas Bradwell, we will see you guys next Sunday for another episode of The Recharge. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy, and we'll see you on the next one. And we are going to be out in 10, 9, what?
And you get ready to eat some crow next week.
Can't wait. See you later, folks.